media platforms. Um, I'll put out more stuff for that, but I've been making all kinds of freaking
Uh,
promos now.
yeah,
Yeah,
voting for that ends July 1st. There will be a link in the comment section at the end of this live. So if you're watching this live, at the end of it, go in your comments. There'll be a link to the Boom Squad radio show. SunDaze podcast is nominated for Best Podcast. Make sure you vote us for the win. Also, on top of that, I myself am nominated for Mad Shit. Vote for me.
yeah.
Nominated for Best Content Creator, Best Promoter, Best Male Hip Hop, Best Producer, and a best of a bunch of other shit. So fucking vote. Then Hip Hop Everything is voted for Best Platform. Vote for that. And it's your boy Fifth, our co-host on the show, who's not here right now, and on Hip
Yeah.
Hop Everything podcast and the pop-up. He's nominated for Best Engineer. So vote him in as well. Now everybody share this to your news feed, share this to groups, tag people in the post, tag people in the comments section.
We appreciate all of y'all. It's free, it don't cost nothing, and you can help support us. So we really do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Now,
So yeah.
so I grabbed a few videos, right? I was seeing what's been up in the news this week. And one thing I want to get to first off.
Let's do it.
Is how do you feel about the reflecting pool?
Oh my god, dude. Like, dude, you know what's messed up, man? Is like all the fucking problems and troubles that we have in life, in this country. And this is what we're fucking spending our fucking energy on, dude. And like both sides, are being a little bit ridiculous with it. And you seen all the shit where people are like climbing in the fucking pool and like ripping at shit and fucking dumping shit. And like, what do you think of all that shit, man? Like, what type of
a lot of it is like crazy. Like Trump put up a picture, played a video during a speech the other day of some girl like hand in the water, all shit. And he was
I
like,
saw that, yeah.
He's like, that's proof that she cut a 350-foot gash in the pool with a box cutter. And I'm like, this woman didn't even move like 1 foot.
Yeah.
She might have cut like an inch or a piece off, but not 350 feet, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody else climbed in there and fucking did it, but no, it wasn't her. I saw that video too, dude.
Yeah.
But like, do you agree with me? Like, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. I think the whole reflecting pool shit is crazy. The fucking us repainting it, us redoing new water, fucking playing with the colors. Now you got algae protesters and people with algae.
Dude, you see those people? You see that? Dude, tell them. But so people do realize that Barack Hussein Obama spent like $38 million working on that reflecting pool, right? We do know that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear no bitching though. It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think that we should be playing with this reflecting pool that much.
I think it's nice. I think it's nice to have nice things, but in America, it's starting to feel like we can't have nice things, man. And
honestly,
like,
I don't even think the reflecting pool.
I mean, the shit was built and like fucking. I mean, they could have done something new too. You know what I mean? But you're just trying to clean up shit a little bit. I mean, I get both sides of it because you spend all this money on this when we still have people in this country who are homeless and who are hungry. Like I do get that. Trust me, it's not lost on me.
But yeah, we're gonna go play with a pool first.
All of us, dude. Both sides, everybody. We're all a bunch of fucking idiots, man. The more I'm watching it nowadays, man, it's so ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And you try to say shit like, what if we like unified and shit? But people don't want to hear them, and they're so. And I'm like that sometimes too. But I try to see both fucking sides. People are so stuck in their own shit, man. They don't want to hear it, bro. Like I've said to people, like, what about a purple alliance? You know what I mean? Red and blue. Instead of us just fighting with each other, well, both sides rob us fucking blind. we start a purple alliance. People like will be like, oh yeah, I can't team up with you. People like both sides do it. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, do you hear the new story about the reflecting pool? Now they're saying it's Trump's fault, and it's because his motorcade drove through the pool.
his motorcade drove through the pool.
Yeah, well, in the beginning, before they redid everything. So I got a news clip. Check this out. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
The Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool has been all over the news as it filled with algae and the new paint peeled off. President Trump has blamed it on vandals, but a story going around online claims the president's motorcade actually drove through the pool last month after it was renovated. And it's true. On May 7th, Trump's motorcade passed through the empty pool after it was painted and sealed before it was refilled with water. Some are speculating that damaged the paint and the sealant before it had fully set. That cannot be proven. Snopes contacted the White House about the purpose of the drive across the pool. It has not heard back. If you would like to submit a question to us, go to 10news.com, click on menu, and factor.
Bro, what are we doing in this country, man? What the fuck are they driving in there for?
It was a shortcut, apparently. He was like, you know what? Just take the pool. Just take the pool. Drive through the pool. Fuck it. And
we're in
now,
trouble, man.
We don't even know if that damaged it. It's like, bro, it was freshly painted. And
that's a good point. And that's why I said I see people's points on both sides of this argument. I just think it's ridiculous, man. Like those, like you brought it up. I too bad we don't have a video. You could probably find it, but those fucking broads, like, that made up a chant, like a cheer for fucking allergy. Like, you're doing a good job, allergy. Like, are you fucking kidding me, man? That's called mental illness, bud. People need fucking help.
And I think that what didn't make sense to me was them trying to really clean the algae at first. Trump's staff and team of people, when they was pouring all the fucking hydrogen peroxide in there.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It's not a cut.
And then they found a dead duck, and they were like, they killed the duck. You remember that squirrel that people said that the government killed? Bro, what are we like? I bring it back to again. What are we doing, Aaron? We're fucking fighting about stupid things, man. And the big shit, we're not coming up with any solutions to the fucking problems.
No. And like my thing with the reflecting pool is, okay, great, it's a landmark. But if it's going to cost this much fucking money, at this point, between Obama and Trump, this shit's cost over $100 million.
Yeah.
And it's still not fucking working the way it's supposed to.
Imagine what we could do with $100 million in this kind. Like, dude, there's a lot of that shit, man. Like the whole fucking, I just saw a thing that, I knew about this already, but the fucking high-speed train in fucking California, they spent billions of dollars on, and there's fucking nothing made. Like, and that's why I said it's both sides, man. Like they're always throwing money at something, and the price tag makes you wonder too. Like, why would it even cost that much? Like, is this a fucking money laundering scheme? Like, there's a lot of stuff that this government does
everything's a money laundering scheme. Everybody pinches off the top, left, right.
More now than ever. Like all the fraud, dude.
The economy's crazy. I need a little bit. Thanks.
Like, don't you think that shit would be better if we didn't have people like? Did you see in Boston, JD Vance's fraud squad there has touched down, and they're scooping up motherfuckers left and right, and they got like 11 illegal aliens that through scamming using people's social security numbers, they like scammed the country of like $65 million. Like, it's just like everybody, dude, and not even just legal aliens, American citizens, like people just fucking robbing, dude. Like, and a lot of people in the government allow it, like
B loans scamming. Everybody during COVID scamming the PPP loans.
Oh, that's a big thing. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's just like they're so quick, both sides of the aisle, the whole U.S. government, they're so quick to just fucking throw our money just wherever the fuck they want, including their own pockets. Like I would say, it is both sides too. Like I feel like sometimes, even though I am conservative and I lean right, like I feel sometimes when I fucking take, 10,000 steps back and look at it, I'm like, dude, what are we doing, man?
That's how I feel all the time. I don't like either side. I think both sides got a circus act. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not rooting for either side until
it's a game at this point.
Yeah, until more than half of the team is not a circus of clowns. Both of them got like the full team, the whole starting team is clowns on both sides, and I'm like,
I know. Yeah, in some ways they're getting worse, man. Like, and people keep trying to tell me
it's crazy.
People who are far left keep trying to convince me that this new wave of fucking socialists and communists that, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a great thing for America, bro. Have we not picked up a history book before? Do we not know what the end result is? And socialism is the ugly little cousin of communism. But yes, sir, go.
Speaking of socialism, I got a video of Trump talking about the New York City rent freeze and how it will turn everything into ghettos. Check this out. We'll talk about it.
President Trump made a stunning attack on Mayor Mamdani over the rent freeze using some pretty harsh language.
Political reporter Marcia Kramer joins us now with more on this latest political battle. Marcia.
Yes, Justin, let me just tell you, the president's attack was not unexpected. Ever since Mayor Mamdani's primary election successes, Republicans have been playing the red card. But the rent freeze may have hit closer to home since at one time the Trump family owned 14,000 rent-stabilized apartments. And as a man whose favorite color is gold, he's trying to spin the two events into political gold.
But what the mayor doesn't say is that these buildings will soon turn into ghettos and slums, and that everybody will continue leaving New York. And as this spreads throughout the country, very much like an uncontrollable form of cancer, the country itself will be taken down. It will be third world, strictly third world.
President Trump may have welcomed Mayor Mamdani to the Oval Office twice, but that bromance is definitely over. With the midterm elections looming, the president apparently sees the combination of the mayor's success in backing 3 left-of-center congressional candidates and the rent freeze as an opportunity to mobilize his base, not only in New York, but all over the country.
Everyone needs to get out and vote in the midterms. We have to win this election. This election is very vital.
Political experts see the president's speech as a calculated political move, saying that voters can expect to hear more of the red menace rhetoric as Republicans and Democrats duke it out over control of Congress.
He may be onto something. I'm talking to Purple District Republicans who are telling me that they're concerned about this idea of socialism growing into their neighborhoods. And they may be voting Republican, where otherwise they wouldn't.
But the mayor's team was having none of it, choosing not to engage the president. Instead, the mayor's team continued to bask in the victory of making good on a campaign promise to freeze the rent. Asked for a comment, his spokesman referred CBS News New York to the mayor's statement after the Rent Guidelines Board voted to freeze rents for 2 years. The mayor said, quote, "This is a historic victory for New York City tenants. This is the relief that working people across our city deserve. I'll continue working to deliver a more affordable city by building and preserving affordable housing, lowering building operating costs like insurance, and ensuring tenants know their rights." Now, already the president's strategy is worrying Democrats in swing districts like Tom Suozzi and Lower Gillen on Long Island. They're banding together to call themselves centrist Democrats because they want voters to know that not all Democrats adhere to left-of-center views.
Getting a lot of that spinning from here.
President Trump announced earlier today that he'll nominate a former...
Wow, that fucking broad's a real looker, huh?
He sounded like a real man.
But yeah, dude, fucking socialism is the ugly little cousin of fucking communism. And all we have to do to find out what happens is pick up some fucking history books, dude. It doesn't end well. We don't need communism in this country. And it's coming in the Democratic Party. Nobody can deny that anymore.
Yeah, I think the socialism and communism is becoming popular in America because
I know why.
I think it's because of
young people. Young people are fucking frustrated as fuck. And this is where I'm saying, like, and they don't have life experience yet. I'm not saying that they're stupid, but you know what I mean. They don't have wisdom. So all they're seeing is, I can't fucking do shit. I can't get shit. I can't have a house and a family and da-da-da. And this person's offering me all of that shit. You know what I mean? But what's the excuse for the people who are old enough to know better and for people who are homeowners? Because I talked to a couple of people. Shout out to fucking Efren. This dude fucking loves fucking socialism and communism. I asked him the other day, I said, so you realize what happens when you support these people? Like, you can look in the history books. You are the useful idiots. When they finally take power, they usually put a slug in all your heads. And then people like you, people like him who own a house, they're gonna say, sorry, sir, we're gonna give that house to somebody who, you know, who needs a home. Like, they don't realize how it works, dude. Like, socialism light, we have to agree that it does have some benefits because we have, and this is a thing of the fucking left, always bringing up social security and shit. Yes, that's socialism light. We don't need socialism heavy of fucking communism. And yeah, we know like the red scale.
I don't think America will ever become socialism heavy because we're too much of a capitalist country. I just think the bottom lower class is too low right now. So that's what's making socialism popular. Like you said,
Like absolutely.
Like, yo, I'm fucking broke. I
Can't get a home.
Work and go home, and I can't enjoy life, and I'm supposed to do this till I retire. Fuck you. Give me a better option. And now
it doesn't seem like
dreams saying, hey, I can stabilize your rent, or I can freeze this, I can do that. Not realizing Mandami doing that's going to put New York in debt. Because
it's tempting.
So
it's tempting.
Me making these moves and freezing rent in New York, it's going to cause a lot of loss of tax revenue. So it's like, all right, well, how you going to supplement the taxes that you're losing by the rent freeze? People don't think that next step. But it's like, okay, everybody's cool, living comfortable with their rent, but now the city's got more potholes because there's less taxes for the roads. The cops are going to take longer to get to you because, hey, guess what? There's less of them. Same with firefighters, ambulances, all these public services that we have, there'll be less of if there's less funding and tax dollars for it. So
there's absolutely a lot of things that we need to that both sides of the aisle need to work on and do better. Like, I actually seen a lot of Democrats recently saying, like, after all these big wins with socials, like, this is not what I signed up for. Like, I don't like this. You know what I mean? Like, and people think that Mondami is doing some sort of amazing job. I think the biggest thing was the free childcare for kids under 2 years old. Like, that's his big claim to fame. Like, but you heard all the fucked up shit that's been going on around there. Like, all the trash fucking everywhere.
Like, I think with the free childcare Mondami's doing under two, I think that makes sense. But it's like, all right, that's not.
It is helpful.
It's not going to get its money back, the return on of its investment, until those people who are parents put those kids in the free daycare for the first 2 years and then go work for those 2 years and then pay taxes. So you're going to have to wait a year or two to get the money back for all the free childcare from the taxes of these parents working. So it's like putting a cart in front of the horse just to make sure that the horse is happy, because the horse didn't want to drag it. It's like we gotta drag.
And it's not lost on me, to be honest, because I have kids and I know, dude, childcare, dude, is fucking obscene what it costs. It's outrageous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like, how do young families even survive, dude? Like, a lot of them live with parents or grandparents. Like, that's a very big common thing as well. Like, that's how bad they made shit. Like, how expensive they made shit.
Like, see, that's why I think communism, socialism is starting to get popular in democratic property. People want their own shit. So they're like, I don't want to live with mom and dad. You know what I mean? Especially
but the problem is
on their ass, like, hey, you need to save up, you need to do this, you need to do that, and they're doing all that. But we're our mentality being older is like, yo, you're still in my fucking house. What the fuck's the matter with you? Like, we was out early, so them being home longer, it's like, all right.
It's because of the cost of living. It's the cost of living. I do get it.
It's just tough.
But I don't know. I don't get all the uproar, like, over capitalism stuff. Like, all the people who got really butthurt when fucking Elon Musk became a trillionaire. And I try to explain to them, like, like 400 of his employees became multi-millionaires.
Yeah.
Some I forget what the name is. Once you have hundreds of millions, some end up with hundreds of millions. Like, and the innovation that this dude, like, I know some people hate him, but you just can't deny all the shit that, I mean, like, I don't
Elon
know.
becoming a trillionaire is gonna change the world single-handedly. Not only have we seen our first trillionaire in the world, but the money he has now, he'll be able to do whatever he wants. I mean, so SpaceX is gonna grow, Tesla's gonna grow. Tesla's robots, all these little home robots that he wants to do, the Tesla, everybody's home. Oh yeah, well that he's got money to fast track that now.
That fucking iRobot shit. Those motherfuckers are coming for us, bro.
So like he's gonna change the world with his money. Now, do I think at a certain point, like I'm all for capitalism, get a bag, get what you can get. But
it pushes innovation.
But I do think at a certain point, since we're all using the same currency, and it's kind of like hoarding money if you're super rich, it raises the inflation for everybody else. So I think at a certain point there should be some type of cap. Like when is too much too much?
Oh yeah, and you know what's fucking weird, dude? Like it's all just on the computer. It's all just digital. Have you ever seen any of these videos when people try to go to their bank and get like $50,000 in cash, or like even less, and they can fucking get it
transferred over and all this money? Yeah, no, I get all that.
Yeah, dude.
The interest rates,
and then you see Trump, dude. Trump is a megalomaniac. You see the $250 bill?
Yeah. So, but that's
ridiculous.
Another thing that goes back to inflation. You look at all these other countries that have big denominations on their money. They have hard.
Oh, it's high inflation. Oh yeah.
So it's like
India and shit.
Yeah,
like India and shit. Mexico.
A $250 bill is not a good sign for America. It's
like a bad sign.
It's telling me that everything's going to be so much more expensive. That you not
plus they got rid of that.
You doubled in a half. You didn't go say I'll make a $200 bill. You like nah, $250.
Yeah. So plus we don't even need it because we had bigger bills for. You ever seen a $500 bill? Because I'm looking into coins and shit and old money. They had 1,000. But we don't need that shit now because of the digital age. You know what I mean? Like, so it is kind of asinine. And you're not supposed to be, no living president is supposed to be on a bill either. That's another, because he's trying to change that law. If he don't change that law, that doesn't happen.
Well, I'm pretty sure it got voted on. Because I remember the last I was looking at the Mint, the U.S. Mint and Treasury was saying that it was already prepared, already ready. And it just was waiting.
That's crazy.
And then I think
that's one thing.
They cleared it and said that like it's good. He's gonna be on passports this year. He's gonna be on coin this year. He's putting his face
like
on
Caesar.
Shit. It's because the 250th birthday of America. That's his excuse.
And he just had his birthday and shit. You see how he I've always said, because it can't be denied that Donald Trump is a megalomaniac. He is in love with himself. Yeah, he's definitely in love with himself. But the thing I've always said, despite what people who are far left may say about it, I really do think he loves this country and he cares about the country. But I do think he makes some stupid decisions, and I've never denied that.
America, because he knows how to manipulate America. I think Trump knows the game in America. He's like,
he's a businessman.
Yeah, he's like, I can win over here in America. So yeah, I love it here. This is great. I am rich. And like as long as he's winning, he's happy. He's gonna like the game. It's like
he's doing businessman shit. I feel like
in the game, you're gonna enjoy the game. You're gonna tell your friends, "Hey, that was a good game." Why? Because you were winning. But if you're fucking losing the game, you're like, "Yo, that game sucks, bro. I don't want to play that game again." So Trump loves America because he's winning. He always has. As soon as he got that handout from his dad when he was younger, and then flipped it and flipped it and flipped it, he was like, "Okay, I'm good now."
And he's been way down, like down and out before, and came back. Like that is a testament to this country that you can if you really want to.
Down and out that you're talking about, I used to believe that too when he filed for bankruptcy a bunch of times, until I realized that a lot
It's
of
a game. It's a game that rich people play. I know.
It's a way to clear their debt. So they just
Like you're cash poor. Like you're more cash poor because you still have assets. You still own a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it's not just him either, man.
Maneuver the money around so I don't gotta pay this big bill. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm broke. Okay, bye bye. That bill's gone.
Yeah, like that shit does burn my ass that we all fucking kill ourselves just to have the fucking basics, and all of these, not just him, all these rich motherfuckers like don't like have all these tax, but it's a lot of laws that have to be changed, and these people don't want to change them because they're getting rich off it.
Campaigning
like Pelosi.
Well, when Trump was campaigning and Hillary was talking about his tax breaks,
yeah,
he was
that's one of the big shits that got him in, bro. For being honest.
He's like, I use the same tax break as all your friends, and you're not going to.
A star was born. A star was born.
When Dave Chappelle did that stand up, he was absolutely right. I'm like, you know what? He called out the bullshit and was like, you know what? You're not going to change it because your friends are using it. So I'm just smart enough to use it too.
Ever since Dave Chappelle's been doing shows in like fucking Dubai and Qatar and shit, all of a sudden he's starting to get fucking. He don't like Trump too much. I know he was never like, oh, I love Trump, whatever, but he used to talk pretty good about him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, well,
it's all about money.
Interviews with him and shit in his stand-ups, because I follow him close. He's never been a real fan, but he's one that's like always calls it how it is. So when he said a star was born that day, he was like, you know, a star was born that day. He was like him saying that.
He was being honest.
Millions of people, and was like, bang, perfect. So can't deny that.
Dude, I've been thinking about this a lot lately. What is gonna happen once Trump's term is over? Like when he leaves politics, there's gonna be a fucking vacuum, man. Like everything for the last decade, bro. Ever since he came down to
they're gonna copy him. He's gonna
like and he's still gonna be involved. He's still gonna be involved in some way because he's gonna be a kingmaker now. You know what I mean? Like they'll never stop talking about him until the day he dies.
Right now, you can see the kingmaker shit with him when he goes and campaigns for others. And right now, the midterms are coming up, and he's all taking all these shots at Democrats and socialists and Mandami and all that because that's becoming popular right now. So
even though he likes Mandami, it's fucking weird.
The Republican Party is like, hey, we need you right now to fight for us because they're coming popular and you're our popular guy. But if you notice, they're all starting to get a gimmick. JD Vance ain't talking the way he used to. This motherfucker definitely took some fucking speech therapy classes.
Oh, yeah. He sounds more presidential.
And on top of that, he taking shots at people now. Like the only person he ever took shots at before was Trump until he aligned with Trump. And
he was a never Trumper. I'm pretty sure JD Vance was a never Trumper.
Yeah, never Trumper.
Yeah.
And Marco Rubio, he didn't like Trump either.
Same deal. And you see what happens when it comes to fucking power and money? They all do it, man. They fucking bend the knee, bro, if it benefits them. Like that's basically what
but those two are gonna be the face of the Republican Party the next time around.
Oh yeah.
I personally think that weakens the Republican Party because both of them already showed me their character. Bro, both of you said, fuck Trump, never Trump, blah, blah, blah. He's a monster. And now his right-hand guy slurping on his nutsack. What the fuck is that?
Who's going to beat him, though? You know who's pulling top right now to be nominated, which I don't think it's going to happen unless they're dumbasses? Kamala Harris. I would love to see it. Please do it.
That's just horrible. Like,
pull the trigger.
Yeah.
She's pulling over Gavin Newsom now because Gavin Newsom and his wife are in that scandal right now where she had a fucking nonprofit shit. Yeah. So his points are going down. Bro, that guy cannot be the president of the United States. He will be fucking in trouble.
It's the Democrats' best bet is to find
a moderate.
Who this would be
a real one
who's loud rambunctious, somebody who fights tooth and nail about what they believe in.
But not batshit crazy. And we're gonna at least
Right,
have
not
that.
batshit crazy. But like somebody who has the same talking energy as Trump. Politics before used to be very, both sides were very conservative in how they talked and how they campaigned. And they would diss each other, but not really. I mean,
they took the mask off.
Yeah,
they took the mask off. We're in a different world now, man.
Now
you
it's
said
like,
this a lot before.
Fucking fool. That one's a clown. This one's gonna ruin that. That one's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? So they're calling it how it is. So
Trump was calling that Platinum dude a pig.
America because of that, in my opinion. Him talking like an average American and not as a polished politician and being super nice and now fuck all that, bro. Say how you really feel. That made him popular. Democrats need somebody like that.
A real person.
Funny.
You see Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries are in trouble now, man, that the socialists are fucking pushing and they're gunning for them. Yeah. They were supposed to be the top dogs and they're about to get primaried.
Yeah, they're gone.
Chuck Schumer is literally retarded.
I think Chuck Schumer is more gone than Hakeem Jeffries. Hakeem Jeffries, he just got in, so his fan base is still
young. He's a black dude, but fucking Chuck Schumer's an old, crusty white dude, who talks crazy talk. Yeah, his days are numbered.
And a lot of Democrats don't like old white dudes. So the old white dudes in the Democratic Party, you better get tuned in with today and sound like today's kids and youth, or your old ass is getting fucking kicked out, and they're gonna replace you with somebody who talk some shit.
Man, the older I get, the more I start to realize. I always wondered when I was like a teenager and shit, what my parents were so fucking cranky about, the new generation and shit. But now that we're getting old, I'm fucking seeing the shit, man. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Feminism has destroyed America. Oh, what? Said that.
Now, we talked about this a little bit. Now I'm gonna get into a video because
hit me with it.
We were talking about the state fair. We had mentioned
the
show. Now America has a 250-year anniversary this year.
It's a big birthday. Happy birthday, America.
Now we had this great state fair in DC. It's still going on. So if you're in the DC area, go check it out.
I'd love to go that shit, actually. That should be dope. Have you ever been to Washington?
There's mixed emotions online about it. So I got
I know, because that's how everything has to be nowadays, Aaron. Everybody has to be a fucking queer. And can we just fucking go to fair?
I'm gonna play one video and then another one that kind of counters it.
And then we're gonna see, and then we're gonna ask you. Then we're gonna ask the viewers, who do you think is fucking retarded?
Right. Check this out. We'll talk about it.
One word to describe the state fair, the Great American State Fair on its first day.
Beautiful. Awesome. I love it.
Very interesting.
Looks great. Beautiful weather.
I do like the exhibits, but only the exhibits that have stuff.
Like candy?
Yeah.
Super fun, yeah.
Where are you visiting from?
Oregon.
Washington State.
We're from Texas.
Texas.
Rockville, Maryland.
DC. From California.
New York.
I'm from Costa Rica.
Montana. Do you want honesty?
Of course.
Underwhelming. Because there's so much cool stuff in every state in this country, and each one is a little bit like an advertisement instead of but not a good advertisement.
You don't need your passport to get in, but you will get a passport that you can use to stamp all of the individual booths for all of the states and the U.S. territories. There's D.C., Virginia over there, Maryland down there. Let's go get our first stamp.
Insert.
Thank you. So each state has their own exhibit on the mall. Some are more detailed than others. This is Maryland's, and at 7:30 on day one, looks like they're already ready to close up. So it is free to get into. There are multiple entrances along the National Mall. However, you are going to have to go through security and be prepared to have Your personal belongings checked. So you guys live in Washington, D.C.
Born and raised.
Born and raised here?
5th generation, me and him.
5th generation.
And these are our kids.
What do you think of the mall and everything that's happened over the past couple of weeks?
Cool to have a state fair in D.C. We've never had this before.
You can take a picture with the Artemis 2 astronauts or shoot a TikTok. Oh, and how about a rodeo on the National Mall?
You need to come out and prepare to be here for many days. There's so much to do.
And wear comfortable shoes.
Yes, that's a must. That's a must.
16 days. You guys think you're going to come back for any of the other days?
Definitely coming back. I got to see this rodeo.
Celebrate good times. Come on! Now, there is food available, but get ready to pay up. Okay, so if you want to come to the fair, it's open now until July 10th. Most weeknights, it closes at 9 p.m. Thursdays to Saturdays, it's open until 11 p.m. And get this, on July 4th, it's open till midnight. I'm Joseph Olmo, News 4. Back to you.
I'd like to go to that shit, man.
So that video, State Fair, looks pretty dope. It looks like...
And I noticed it was mad non-white people that was liking it and enjoying it and being patriotic. That's nice to see. I like that. And now roll the asshole footage.
Check this out. We'll talk.
Confederate flag is causing a flap at the Great American State Fair in D.C. The flag turned up inside a pavilion representing North Carolina. Elizabeth Holmes is currently in the WRL Live Center unpacking this for us tonight. Elizabeth, even the governor weighing in on this.
Eric, that's right. This was the picture that was posted on social media. This was shared by Politics and Poll Tracker. It's a nonpartisan group. And you can see what looks to be like an American flag with Confederate flag markings over top of it. And tonight, the governor's office says that it has since been taken down. Now, it's important to note this is not a real North Carolina flag. Historically, we have never had one that looks like this. And we've learned that state officials were not a part of this booth. Only private groups were responsible for the displays here. Now, we are hearing from a spokesperson from Governor Stein's office tonight. They shared this statement saying that the flag does not represent the North Carolina that we love. America 250 is about unity and bringing our nation together. We are pleased that the flag that did the opposite has now been taken down. And tonight we have also learned that Mount Olive, the pickle company based here in North Carolina, has since dropped out since the picture of that flag has been circulating on social media. Eric?
A lot going on there, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Now, see, that's some bullshit that I don't fucking like. Like, do you know how many fucking white dudes fucking died to get rid of that fucking trash?
Right.
Like, who stuck that fucking shit in there?
No idea. My thing is, like...
They want division, man. They want to divide us.
Yeah, they wanted to, like, hey, look at history. Okay, no.
No, we're headed to the future, you fucks.
Yeah, and then none of the states being involved in their state little tent thing to represent their
that
state.
shit was fucked up too. Like, you don't have any pride.
The first video, it's like, all right, each state's got their thing where everybody's representing. Cool. So you just had like a committee. It was like, all right, so I need you to do North Carolina, you do South Carolina, you do Mass, you do Rhode Island. No, I need like people from that state to show what they represent. Like,
but apparently some states like didn't. Apparently some blue states like refused to be involved. This is the thing I'm saying, man. Like, this is how fucked up this country is now. Like, we used to be. Oh shit, man. We used to be, no matter whether the president was a Democrat or a Republican, we still rooted for this country. But nowadays, all of a sudden, we got this fucking situation where, like, because you don't like the president, people like are rooting against America. Like, I can't wrap my head around that shit.
I think it's more than not liking the president, because from talking to people who have that feeling that you're describing, it's not the president per se. It's just the government in America. The way the government in America operates and lies to us like we don't have brains, and then tries to play a game and is like, haha, nah, you're imagining things. And then the
And
way
that's a
we act,
problem.
right, and then the way we act in the world, and then claim to be like the best good guy heroes, when half the time, honestly, we're doing some dirty shit and fucking people over.
Yeah, dude, like I don't know if it's half the time, but I do know that we make a lot of bad fucking decisions. Sorry, I gotta plug something in here. That's why I'm
Well, if you look at like all of our treaties in history or peace deals or most of our allies, at one point or another, we've had some type of beef with them. You know what I mean? It's just the way world geopolitics work. But America tries to hide that fact while the rest of the world, they all know that about their countries. They know when their country's doing like a shitbag move to get ahead. America's like, nah, we didn't do that. We did it the fair way, morally correct. It's like, nah, bro, just tell me the truth.
we should tell the truth.
Venezuela kidnapped their president so we can steal their oil. And like Trump, he was honest about it. Like with Venezuela and shit like that. People want that honesty now. People want politicians to take their mask off. So since most politicians keep their mask on and lie to us, they don't have that following that will rock with them and ride with them heavy and be patriotic.
It's fakeness. Hasn't fakeness always been in politics? Sorry, I'm having some trouble here. I didn't realize thing wasn't plugged in.
Nobody likes fakeness. You know what I mean?
I've always felt like a lot of politicians are really fake.
Yeah. All of them. And only the ones that people felt were real were the popular ones. You know what I mean? You got to make yourself relatable and genuine. And Trump comes off as genuine. Debatable if he's not or if he is, comes off as genuine because he doesn't bite his tongue.
Sorry, my phone was
when
actually
he on the
about to
fucking
die.
plane after Maduro's gone, he's like, yeah, we went down there, we went to go get his oil. All his PR people are like, no, that wasn't it. He was a narco terrorist. Trump just pops over their shoulder. No, and we got the oil.
Did you see the AI? Did you see the AI videos where they put like a ski mask on Trump and shit? He's like, I stole that shit. I stole that shit.
Yeah,
I love it.
So it's like want that honesty, but the government doesn't give it. So the people that you're talking about that aren't patriotic or aren't all for America, and they're like, man, fuck America, while living here and enjoying its freedoms, they're tired of those politicians that show no respect to them at all.
Yeah, I don't like that shit either, man.
Genuine. So that's why I think Democrats, if they want any fucking chance in hell, they need a politician that fights their policies in the way Trump does. Brash, fucking no holds barred, don't bite your tongue. You gotta be disrespectful at times, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta go low, but say what it is and don't be perfect. The more perfect,
maybe they could stop being so fucking radical, guy. Maybe they can like
that's only a few though. You know what I mean?
Stop pushing shit that people hate.
Not the whole party. You know what I mean? I think both parties got good views if you bring it more towards the center. Both parties,
America,
left field and right field, and yeah, that's fucking out there. The center field is where everybody needs to be because that's the middle ground between people. But
I don't get it, man. Like what you were just saying about like people not loving America. Like if you fucking came here, bro, let's stop fucking pussyfooting around here. America is still the best fucking country on the planet. And all these motherfuckers want to come here. Why do you want to fucking come here if you hate this place so much? If you hate this place, get the fuck out. Like it's just so crazy. I'd like to deport all these fucking liberal white women because I think that they fucking divide us bad, dude. And they're fucking wackos. Yeah. I'll keep the illegals. I will keep the illegals. Not the murderers and rapists and all that. but the good, hardworking ones, and I will deport the white liberal women. We solved everything. There you go.
Now, speaking of immigrants, you hear the ICE news?
Yes, points. Which one?
Well, I got two clips about ICE. One about the new person that Trump appointed to run ICE, the former Oklahoma trooper, and a video about the group that attacked the Texas ICE facility. So we're gonna.
I'm actually not that up on those, so I'm actually interested in seeing this shit.
The first one's quick. The nomination, check it out. We'll talk about it.
President Trump announced earlier today that he'll nominate a former Oklahoma State trooper to lead immigration and customs enforcement. The president says Lance Schroyer is his choice to lead the agency. Schroyer is also a Marine veteran. The president said in a social media post that Schroyer is a proven leader and has had firsthand experience getting illegal immigrants off the streets.
All right, so that Lance guy, he's the new guy. I don't know why Trump had to be like, he's from Oklahoma, where I won all 77 counties in each election, and throws the dates. Like, that has nothing to do with this guy and you appointing him, bro. Like, okay, you just
that's the thing.
Middle of doing something.
That's like a Trumpian type thing. He always does that. He just throws in fucking
that's the megalomania.
Useless. Yeah, me. It's like me. Sorry to get another water.
Now to the group that attacked the ICE.
Check
it out. We'll talk about it.
New at 4, 8 people convicted in last year's shooting at an ICE detention center in Alvarado learned their fates today. A federal judge in Fort Worth handed down lengthy sentences. The decision fueled protest among those claiming a violation of free speech. Andrea Lucia was inside the courtroom for the hearings. Andrea.
Yeah, the shortest sentence that we saw today was 30 years, and that went to a man who was convicted of concealing evidence in this case. Most defendants got 50 years. Then, of course, you had Benjamin Song, the apparent ringleader of the group, who was sentenced to 100 years in federal prison.
What's the goal? Free the law! What's the goal? Free the law!
The sentencing hearings were at times emotional. Family members, friends, even a high school history teacher testified to the character of those convicted, and at least 2 of the defendants were visibly crying. Several addressed the court directly, including Benjamin Song. He was convicted for the attempted murder of an Alvarado police lieutenant who he shot in the neck during last year's 4th of July protest over conditions at the Prairie Land Immigration Detention Center. Today, he said he acted in fear only after that officer raised his gun at a fleeing unarmed protester. Song's mother repeated his statement at a press conference outside.
I know I am the person being judged, but I also know that a case like this can become a warning to everyone else. If you speak, if you protest, if you try to protect someone, if you are associated with the wrong idea, you can be turned into a symbol instead of treated like a human being.
A federal jury, though, found Song and 7 others present at the protest provided material support to terrorists, in this case, Antifa. The defendants have maintained they are not members of any group by that name. The 2 federal judges who split up today's hearings and handed down these sentences defended their decisions, with one of them saying that terrorism and violence are an assault to democracy. We also got statements from several top Trump administration officials praising the sentences. Those include statements from the acting director of ICE, the acting U.S. Attorney General, and FBI Director Kash Patel, who in his statement said, today's sentences show the FBI remains committed to identifying, locating, and dismantling Antifa and its funding networks across the country. Attorneys for the defendants, though, say this case has gotten way too politicized, and they have vowed to appeal it. Reporting live here in Fort Worth, Andrea Lucia, CBS News, Texas.
Beautiful. I love it. This is an important.
Go ahead.
Oh shit! I think my shit's chunking, and I have to fucking hop out and come back because you sound like Mickey Mouse right now.
Okay, yeah, and your screen's all black.
I'll be right back.
Oh, your screen's not black now. But he gone now. He said he'll be right back. He said he'll be right back. Give us a second while he comes right back. Yeah. While you wait, share this out to your news feed. Share this to groups. Tag people in a post. Tag people in the comment section. Send this out to like-minded individuals in Messenger.
Hey, yo, you got me? You hear me?
Gotcha.
Sorry about that. The government fucking tried to get me. That was fucking beautiful. That's poetic justice right there. That's a very important message. You read all the shit that these people did, right? And I love that they said, we're not a member, this fucking cute shit. We're not a member of any group by that name. Yeah, okay, you Antifa Fox. See you later. Enjoy prison, Fox.
My thing is...
They fucking shot a cop in the neck. You have no thing to say. That's Fox.
That's not even what I was
going. What's your thing?
My thing is 100-year sentence. Whenever they do this to any people, right? Just fucking say life. Okay?
Yeah.
Just fucking say life. It drives me nuts. I just see fucking things, sentences. They're like, this man's got 400 years and this.
Yeah, it's like a cute game. It's like it's not reality. Yeah, you're right about that.
You're gonna bury him under the jail. You're just gonna hold his bones hostage for 200 more years before you release it to the body or something.
And bro, imagine if eventually fucking medical technology can make people live forever, and you really do gotta stay in jail for 400 years.
Right. But still, that's when you just do life.
Hey, what happened to that crazy bitch's fucking eyebrows too, man? You see how batshit crazy these people always look, right? They're mentally ill.
And it's
Good
like,
gosh,
they're trying to do the whole, this violated First Amendment. First Amendment, yes, you got the freedom of speech, you got the right to protest, all that.
There's no right to riot. That's not included.
You have the right to shoot somebody in the neck.
It says it right there, Aaron. Aaron, it says it right there in the amendment. Right to shoot a fucking pig in the neck. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's at the bottom, right?
It's small print. It's really small print. It's really small print.
I get new glasses then. I couldn't see that.
Shit. No, I'm just kidding. You're right. It's not fucking there. These people are fucking crazy, man. And they get amped up by fucking... Oh, my God, man. That was fucking good shit.
Just shoot somebody in the neck. You'd be like, well, the cop raised his gun. He's a fucking cop. He can raise his gun.
Shot him in the neck because they weren't getting enough tacos and burritos in there or something. I don't know what the fuck. Like last time I checked, when you go to jail, it's not a fucking culinary delight every day. You fucking eat
Yeah, jail's horrible. So it's not fucking a hotel.
Like what they're doing trying to bust these people out of these facilities, that's like me and you going and trying to bust people out of prison, out of the penitentiary. Like, I don't think they understand that. That's like us going and saying, hey, you shouldn't have our loved one, whatever they might be in jail for. You shouldn't have them in jail. They don't like the food in there. Let them go. That's the same thing. What the fuck you talking about?
I think that all this shit gets crazy, and nothing's crazier right now, in my opinion, with America than overseas with Iran.
Yeah,
because what the fuck are we
teetering?
Doing?
It's teetering, man. Like, it's such a delicate fucking situation right now. But we're seeing gas go down, so I'm hoping that we can fucking
gas is good right now. I like this. Keep seeing every day it's going down more and more. I'm like, okay, good. But
it's worrisome.
Parts of the deal is like we give them everything they kind of wanted, and they just
Well, it's like sanctions relief. And it's like their money that we don't let them have. You know how we have a lot of their money frozen in banks and shit.
Yeah, but when you freeze over $1 billion and give it to the people that we fighting, that we just said can produce drones for mad cheap. So that $1.5 billion can make mad drones.
Because it kind of makes it sound stupid that he's complaining about how because Obama gave him a lot of money, but if he's doing the same thing, man, like I don't like it.
And I
Even
think
you said we
Israel
should go
play.
scorched earth,
It's
man.
Israel play in my book. They both
because they ain't done over there,
bro. We just gave them re-up money. We said, "Oh, you running out of drones and all this shit? Cool. We'll unfreeze $1.5 billion. Here you go."
and like everything they tell us, we always know that they're lying too. Like I just don't, and we still play the game, man. Like
Yeah,
Trump
like
has done more than anyone else, but
lifting the sanctions, it's like, okay, you lift the sanctions. Well, you just made it where their economy can rebuild with this $1.5 billion we just unfroze. Like, what the fuck? Like, I remember Biden before Trump.
That's why he probably should have just kept going, man. Because
Biden had released, he gave them like $1 billion something too in exchange for it was $1 billion and like 4 hostages or prisoners that we had for American hostages.
And do you remember what he told them about attacking Israel and other countries? Don't. Him and Kamala, don't.
Yeah.
And you know what? They did. They did.
Mm-hmm.
So like you gotta at least agree that Trump has done more than any other president to try to fucking take power from people. But I think you shouldn't take your foot off the fucking gas. Even you said that.
I think it's an illusion, though. I think it's an illusion because his actions are showing me he's doing both. So his actions are showing me, okay, he's trying to fight. We at the Strait of Hormuz, we fucking bombing, we doing all this shit. We blocking their block. We doing a bunch of things, right? Bombing.
Yeah,
shit.
the blockade. Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. I'm with it. Then all the closed, open, deal, no deal, deal, no deal. It's like the TV show, Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
And
they were just saying shit just to manipulate the markets too. Like he just saying like, the war's over today. Like that shit was frustrating.
The market trades, and you'd see like all of these people on like
it's wild
sides buying fucking stocks, making money. Like Democrats making mad money off this, Republicans making mad money off this. They all in on it together, laughing at us, getting rich together, manipulating the market with the closed deal, no deal. Then give them exactly what Israel wants us to give them.
Oh, that's another thing. Do you think that Israel is ever going to stop and let there be peace?
No.
And that's another problem. So how do we control Israel? You know what I mean? Like they can fuck everything up.
We're gonna need a leader that doesn't go kiss the wall.
Well,
Once we find a leader that can get elected without AIPAC money, we're good.
Hey, the Democrats seem to really hate Israel, man.
That's what we need because both sides are so controlled by Netanyahu.
Thomas Jefferson warned us, and other presidents too, against getting entanglements.
Mm-hmm.
Like we shouldn't love another country too much or hate another country too much that it actually harms us. You know what I mean? Like
gotta love us first and then fucking be peace with people. You know what I mean?
You know,
and if it's not peace, it's war. But not like, hey, I rock with whatever this country tells me to do. No, because now that country controls you by proxy. So, like, nah, I don't want to be Israel, America.
Bro, they're making laws, bro. They're making laws in states in this country that you can't badmouth or boycott Israel. Like, that blows my fucking mind. You can look that up. That's just
there's not even laws where you can't.
That's censorship, dude.
There's not even laws that you can't do that to America.
Right. And look at how many fucking people are dual citizens. I know we talk about this all the time, but look at how many of our politicians are dual citizens. Look at how many of the this is another crazy one. I know you've seen one of these videos before where the dude breaks down all the people involved with all the doctors involved with COVID and shit, and they're all Jews.
You know what's crazy though? I don't even blame it on the Jews as the Jewish religion.
No.
I watched a show that's actually, they are far left. Ebro, Laura Rosenberg, they got a podcast now. They used to have the morning show on Hot 97 Radio New York.
Yeah, I think some of those people are lost, man. Like they're lost fucking souls. They're
Peter Rosenberg, he's Jewish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no shit, Rosenberg.
For the people who don't know, and he's totally against what's going on with Israel's influence and how Netanyahu is just trying to control things, and in his opinion, making the religion itself look bad. You know what I mean? Because everybody looks at what Israel and Netanyahu's doing and like, oh, look what the Jews are doing.
Like, see some of these videos, man. You can't deny some of these videos, man, where they're like, it's not even soldiers. Some of them, they're like just like regular people calling themselves settlers, and they're like throwing people out of their homes and beating them and shit. I know you've seen that shit. And then the soldiers shoot like women and children trying to get food. And then they try to claim it's not real, that it's propaganda, that it's AI, but some of it maybe, but there's a lot of it that's real. Like they're really doing that shit. They put the fucking food out and shit, and then like snipers try to snipe people. Like that's, and they're not soldiers, you know what I mean? They're just people.
Right. I feel like what this shit is, Israel is trying to single-handedly run the world with such a small geographical map.
Either they want to take over the Middle East and eventually here, or
I don't think they care about borders. They care more about influence.
Yeah, that's a good point.
How big the size of your house.
Everywhere.
They don't want a super mansion for their country. They want a nice little comfy home. You know what I mean, it's a little small country, but a huge bank account where it runs the world.
Yeah.
They look at money and influence different.
That sounds like them, sir.
So Israel's fine with being a little country as long as the destabilization in the world makes them big money. We was talking about Strait of Hormuz and the deal, no deal, manipulating the markets. What demographics getting the biggest return on investments in the markets? The Jewish people. You know what I mean? Because they're more tuned in financially. There's something in their bloodstream that makes them better with
Absolutely.
them.
They definitely are. It's just everywhere. You see it everywhere.
Mathematicians. I'm jealous. I wish I could be and financially wise.
I'm crappy at math.
For real, me too.
Yeah. I'm good at every other subject, especially history and shit like that. But like I'm not like I can do, obviously I can do basic math, but once they start hitting me with fucking adding fucking letters together, I said nah. Yeah, I can't be doing that. It don't make no goddamn sense.
You the alphabet in with the numbers. I'm like, all right, wait a minute, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Reading?
Whoa, I'm like, hold up.
So like, but I feel like all of this ties in heavy with the Strait of Hormuz, even though they try to deny that it doesn't.
And they're still talking about they'd like to have a toll. That's bad. That's a no-go. Because there's a lot of other straits in the world, right? Where they'll get the fucking idea that, oh, hey, that's a good idea. We should stop fucking doing that. That's bad for everybody.
I think that's gonna be a thing eventually, anyways.
That'll hurt everybody.
As soon as a thought comes in people's mind of how to make a bag, and
it's gonna cause more war, though. It's gonna cause more conflict. I can tell you that.
Wait till we stop paying for like fresh air.
I know, dude. I've thought about so much of this stuff, dude. Because think about everything they've already tricked us into paying for. Like, if you really think about it, bro, we have to pay to take a fucking shit, brother. When you flush that toilet,
yeah.
Like all the food, all the shit that used to just grow in nature, and you could just walk up on any piece of land that no one else had already claimed and just start building a fucking house, bro. they've taken everything away from us. They've taken generational wealth fucking from all of us.
Listen, there was a show on YouTube called Most Expensivest Shit, hosted by 2 Chainz, presented by
Yeah, that shit's fucking hilarious. I love that shit.
One episode where he literally is inhaling oxygen from a can with like a face mask on it.
They have bars and shit.
Like $150 for the fucking can of oxygen. And it was supposedly from fucking some mountain in like the Swiss Alps or some super pure oxygen and whatever.
Bro,
he's like, yeah,
this world is like, bro, this world is fucking ridiculous. I mean, there are people who fart in a jar and sell the jar. So that's the world that we're like.
Bro, wait till like these straights are like, you know what? Toll. I'm finding an extra way of revenue. It's
like, do you know this shit? Do you know that women, especially women who do like OnlyFans and shit, like wear a pair of underwear and then like seal it up in a Ziploc bag and sell it?
Women have way more advantages than men to make money.
But it's filthy usually.
Oh yeah, they definitely got to grade themselves.
Yeah.
But
at least OnlyFans, you don't have to. You're not stripping in front of. I mean, you might be stripping in front of a crowd, but not like in front of actual physical people. And you're not a prostitute.
Feel how us independent rappers do. Okay, we trying to sell mixtapes out here. These girls trying to sell nudes and shit, and they realize it is tough. And I got something to say. If it is tough for you to sell your pussy, and you find yourself online,
so we're fucked. We're fucked.
Problem, okay?
I know. We're
trying to sell some bars and podcasts, okay?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers trying to sell ass and titties. That must sell.
I was gonna say that shit should sell itself, man. The fuck you talking about? What a world! What a world!
But let's get back to the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah. Let's get off OnlyFans and whores. Yeah.
Tonight, the U.S. launching a second night of strikes on Iran. This grainy video showing the first U.S. strikes since President Trump's deal to end the war. CENTCOM says it targeted Iranian missile and drone storage locations and radars Friday. This morning, Iran retaliating, hitting another ship in the Strait of Hormuz, according to a monitoring group, and targeting Bahrain, that government says. And now, tonight, U.S. Central Command says it carried out additional strikes against multiple targets at President Trump's direction. Just this month, President Trump declared the Memorandum of Understanding with Iran a turning point.
We signed a historic agreement to accomplish what no president has ever been able to accomplish before.
But tonight, on Iranian state television, its foreign ministry accusing the US of treaty breaking and Iran's Revolutionary Guard threatening broader action. While just days after he led peace talks in Switzerland, Vice President Vance vowing violence will be met with violence. The US accusing Iran of firing first, hitting a ship in the Strait of Hormuz Thursday. Since then, 48 hours of muscle flexing that threatens Iran's neighbors and this month's fragile diplomacy as all sides continue to claim victory. Israel's prime minister calling an Israel-Lebanon deal signed in the US this week a major blow to Iran, while Hezbollah's leader claiming President Trump's Iran deal is a declaration of defeat for America and Israel. Today, Israel was back firing on Hezbollah strongholds in southern Lebanon.
And Keir Simmons joins us now from Jerusalem. You talked about muscle flexing there, Keir. Let's go back to these new U.S. strikes on Iran just moments ago. What does this mean big picture for the peace process?
Well, Sam, tonight U.S. Central Command says that those strikes today are a direct result of Iran targeting another ship today in the Strait of Hormuz. But the risk is further escalation, Sam, with Iran increasingly assertive. Sam?
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories. Because,
see, we don't want this fucking bullshit to happen, man, because that's going to raise gas again. And it can be just, you know what's fucked up about it, Aaron? It just shows how like you don't need much to make fucking trouble. Like it can just be one fucking rando, like on a cliff shooting an AK or like a grenade launcher or something. Like it can just be one random fucking person.
I'm big on wording.
Yeah.
They signed a
What'd you get out of
memorandum
it?
of understanding. That's not a deal, in my opinion. That's both of them saying.
Oh, it's not. Oh, you know it's not. Yeah, you know it's not, right? This is a memorandum of understanding for 60 days. At the end of the 60-day period, we're supposed to have some sort of a fucking like treaty type situation. So yeah, dude, this is fucking very delicate.
Yeah, this isn't like a deal at all. Like no peace. I take it as we agree to disagree.
It's
like
on the way. It's on the way to. It's basically on the way to a deal. You know what I mean? Like, did they even release all of the fucking information? By the way, it was only one page, which is kind of wild too. But
I don't know.
But yeah, dude, like, so what do you think we should? You think we should fucking? You think we should have another show of Force?
I think that
slap him around a little bit.
We have to stop listening to Israel, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know. I hate to always be fucking bashing fucking Israel, and it's not like all the people there. Just like every other thing, like
it's
in America. Yes, dude.
So
I think he might be like some sort of fucking demon or something, man. I'm not a fan of that guy. And a lot of people say like that's anti-Semitic. Like, no, dude, that dude gives me a bad fucking taste in my mouth. I don't like it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
We gotta stop. He's been in power so long over there.
Because if war stops, he loses power. That's why he wants constant conflict. Like they want to take him to court and shit. You know how that like Trump saying like, "Oh, you guys should drop the foot." Dude, Trump, mind your fucking business, guy.
But Trump will never do that. It's like when it came out in the news a few weeks ago that Trump called fucking Yahoo fucking psycho and cussed him out over the phone. That was all just a show of face for the markets to be like, he's sticking it to Israel, da da da. But
it's a performance. Yeah, it's a performance.
It's illusions. You know what I mean?
Illusions. No, yeah.
It's
for
like
real, it is.
I'm too smart to fucking not see this shit. And I feel like
trust me, more people than ever now, Aaron, are starting to see shit that they never saw before. At least that is happening. You know what I mean?
And it's
but a lot of
earlier, it's not even the Jewish religion at all. Like I said, it's Netanyahu.
Yes, it's not one.
My mother used to work for some dude, Louis, who was Jewish, and he was like a grandfather to me. He was cool shit. I went to the Jewish funeral.
Yeah, I had a Jewish friend in high school, and like he taught me all the different shit. Like, did you know when you're Jewish you can't eat like pizza with like any like meat on it and shit because you can't have like he taught me all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah,
be separate. But yo, listen, Jewish funerals, something different, brother. Listen, you bury your loved ones. Okay, so I don't know. There might be a frugal thing, but you know. So I remember they made us all stand.
That's true. That old trope.
Listen, they made us stand around the grave in a circle, put a yarmulke on the head. They said something in Yiddish. I don't know what the fuck they're saying. So we all just looking around. And then they had one person take a shovel. They said a prayer in Yiddish. And they did like 3 shovels with the shovel upside down. And then it passed it to everybody. Everybody had
that's like a ritual.
Yeah, they had to do one with the shovel upside down. And then like anybody, you just pass it to take turns shoveling it in. So everybody after like the one upside down was doing like 2 shovels at a time, pass it. Kind of like a puff pass, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll never forget. There was one dude
Until he was until it was fully buried. Until he was fully buried.
Yeah.
You guys kept.
Yeah. So there was one dude that was like his nephew. I'll never forget. Looking back at it as an adult, he hated him. Okay, he must have. Bro, he rolled up his. He was there for like 10 minutes shoveling. I'm like, all right, I guess we out of here fast. I'm like, at least somebody's shoveling more than me. I'm like, this is uncomfortable. Okay. I'm like, he's dead.
I actually,
I'm burying him right now.
Because I love history and shit. Like, I'm always curious about like other people's cultures and traditions. And be like, yeah, I find that shit mad interesting.
So, like, when I talk about the Israel shit, it's not the Jews. It's Netanyahu.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, although there's a lot, to be fair, there's a lot of like, especially rabbis for some reason, who say fucking fucked up shit, dude. Terrible things about America and shit. Like,
bro,
but no, it's not everybody. The regular people, just like every other country. Like when we go to war with Iran, like the regular
rabbis, they all some type of crazy to have that position, and all of them got a bad rap for something. The stereotypes, unfortunately, aren't always wrong. You know what I mean? They're general. So, like the stereotypes of all these religious leaders, they all kind of got something wrong upstairs.
They're all getting money, bro, and they're all getting money. All the religions, like the way the church is, like, bro, even friggin', dude, look at the Vatican, man. You know how much treasure is in the Vatican, dude? We could talk about that forever.
Yeah, the
like
they one of the richest places in the world.
It's basically priceless. That's how much it's fucking worth. Like, and I noticed as much as they talk about, the Pope talks about, oh, there shouldn't be any borders and shit. Take down your borders, motherfucker. Take down those walls so we can all get up in the Vatican, my boy. Yeah. See, you gotta. If it's good for me, then it's good for thee. You know what I mean?
And I think more people are waking up, like you said, and understanding how these things operate. I just feel like that's why there's such division right now, because people are confused and you got the media and everybody trying to.
It's because of social media. Social media has blown shit wide open. People are waking up. Unfortunately, some people will never wake up, though. We all know people like that. But yeah, dude, people are fucking starting to question shit.
Also, people got to be careful with their social media now. I tell people every day. The social media is now interest media. So if you see something and like you don't want to be the type of person that gets programmed by these big corporations, then you got to keep your search activity minimum to a certain topic. Otherwise, your whole news feed will be that topic.
Oh, they do it fast. You're right.
It's usually now 3 posts. So if you go, I was watching this dude Gary Vaynerchuk. He's a
I know. He's rich and shit. Yeah, I know that dude.
Gary V was breaking it down. You go like 3 posts or something, instantly your whole news feed just refreshed pretty much on its own, even though the screen didn't. And the algorithm's like, cool, you like this, and
if you like that, and it's ridiculous. They go so heavy with it, dude. They hit you with it so heavy. And like, if you look at a product, dude, all of a sudden, every other video, it's like, you know how there's all these, you see mad ads for all these different like THC gummies and like shroom gummies and shit. And if you like interact with it at all, every other video is that fucking shit. Like, it's wild.
Right. But now,
if you talk about shit, all of a sudden that shit pops up in your phone. We all know that shit's true. Anybody who doesn't realize at this point, you're a fucking idiot. It's definitely happening.
It's 10 times more stronger now. I couldn't find
more stronger. I like that. More stronger.
It's like the fucking power it's got now. Like if you hover over something, right, and just hover over it. Like on Amazon,
for a second.
now social media's got that in their algorithm. You're gonna start
It's
seeing
very
more.
touchy. Yeah, it's mad touchy. If you just like
oh,
any,
you looked
yes.
at that post from Paulie Styles for 5 seconds. Why? Because you were reading it. But now you're looking at it and okay, cool. Well, guess what? I'm gonna show you another one because 3 people before Paulie Styles, you scrolled right by, but you stopped at Paulie Styles and hovered there. So you like Paulie Styles content. Give more. Give more. I mean, and now the algorithm.
What I don't like is though they beat you over the fucking head with it. That's what I don't like. Like they beat a dead horse. One thing, oh, you like that? Let me just show you that fucking constantly, motherfucker.
Yeah, like us doing.
There must be a lot of retarded people out there that like that shit.
Yeah, but us doing geopolitical talk on this show make it where that's what's gonna pop up in our newsfeed.
Yeah.
Everything we talk about is going
More rage bait, so we can get more pissed off.
Yeah, so you gotta sometimes now purposefully go search other things.
Yeah, to basically change like your FYP, like to change your For You page.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. You got to purposely do it. Like I don't like how Facebook does. Like you know how Facebook will like you have mad friends and like certain shit you'll never fucking see it from them. Like even when you follow them, it gets lost sometimes, like in the feed.
Well,
but they want to show you the same bullshit over and over.
But that, even though those people they don't see are your friends on your Facebook, you may not be interacting with them. So when they do show it to you, the algorithm now registers that you scrolled by that person's post. You didn't like it, you didn't comment it. So the algorithm's like, okay, you guys are still friends, but you don't want to see that right now. I'll stop showing you that person. And then they show you a handful of people, the ones that you engage and interact with. So if you want to see posts from a person,
if you go and look them up and then look at their shit, they'll put them back in. Yeah. Like that's basically how you're saying that's how you have to like adjust your algorithm.
Like my wife, for example, she was getting a bunch of cooking fucking recipes on our newsfeed all the time. She's like, I've been getting so much recipes on my newsfeed. I'm like, well, the other day you're looking up fucking recipes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now, since you looked up recipes and saved a few from Facebook, Facebook's like, not only did you hover over it, you liked it,
actually
saved it to your fucking phone. I'm gonna show you this all day. There's gonna be other ones you'll like. And
my wife actually likes that because she's fucking. My wife is always fucking cooking.
Yeah, no, I mean that's like a typical thing that's on most female news feeds, a bunch of recipe shit. But like that's totally different than what's on my news feed. I don't got no recipes. I got a bunch of political shit. I got fucking hip hop. I got podcast shit. You know what I mean? And like local music industry shit. I don't got fucking recipes on my newsfeed because
since we're talking about local news and everything again, let us remind you again so we can just keep reminding you to go and vote for Aaron and for the and for the SunDaze podcast. And if you would like, because you can't just vote for one thing, you have to vote through for everybody. Is there anybody else that you want to shout out for people to vote for? Music Man, I'll shout out.
Shout out, it's your boy Fifth. Shout out King Handsome. Shout out who else?
DJ Boom.
DJ Boom throwing the event. Shout out to him for
that's why I said it. Yeah.
Throwing an award show to honor people's work. And
you should be able to find. You can find the link to vote for us and to vote for SunDaze and to vote for Aaron, everybody, on all of our social medias, mine, Aaron's, Joey's, it's your boy Fifth. And trust me, You shouldn't have a hard time finding the post because we've been posting mad of it.
And honestly, I'm gonna have it in the comment section so you guys can go. And yeah, you have to hit every category, but it's free. It's free to vote.
Yeah,
I mean,
supports local artists.
SunDaze podcast is nominated for best podcast. I'm nominated for
Yes,
artist
sir.
of the year, rising star, hottest male artist, best content creator, promoter of the year, best producer.
It's your
and
boy Fifth is engineer, right?
yeah, and it's your boy Fifth's best engineer. So voting ends July 1st, or well, maybe like before midnight. So get that
Get
in.
out and vote. We
And
appreciate you.
I'm about to drop this in the comments
Yeah.
section.
It's a good idea too.
Can fucking
Help us out.
hell yeah.
And because it's free and it's mad quick too. And what I like about it is, you know how sometimes when you vote, they make it mad hard for you. Like you have to fucking sign into shit and do shit. You don't have to even do none of that shit. It goes right into that shit, right?
Yep.
It was mad easy for me. I didn't have to sign into anything or whatever.
Yeah, and it still recorded it without signing in. So it was like, all right, word. You know what I mean? Because I did that too. I was like, because I'm like, damn, I gotta go do the whole forgot password shit and go do all this.
But you actually don't.
Right.
You can just, yeah.
I tried it without signing in, and then it was like, we recorded your vote or whatever it says at the end. And I was
and if you look, it actually shows what your email is. It showed that for me, and I didn't sign in. You know what I mean? So yeah, it should work fine.
Yeah. So plus, everybody, make sure you share this out to your news feed. Share this to groups. Tag people in a post.
I don't know if I can get this in here, bro. I don't think you can
Sit
see
over-
it. Can you see that?
A little lower.
It's
What's
a
it say before not
it's
my
a tat. It's a tattoo on a woman's side that says Trump is not my fucking president. Imagine fucking putting that shit on you for the rest of your life. Retarded. But he is the president. Sorry.
Do you
for 2 more years? Oh, what? Do I think what?
We keep talking 2028, right?
Yeah.
I see. I forget what podcast it was, but it was like some Asian professor dude talking to like this famous podcaster dude that got like a British accent. I forget his name. And he was saying that he don't see Trump.
Oh, Andrew Tate.
No.
Was it Andrew Tate? No.
And it was kind of like a mixed dude, but he was British. I forget the fucking podcast. It's a popular one though. It's all over the place. Anyways, the Asian dude, he's like a professor, and he was saying that he don't see Trump not being president in 2028.
He said he doesn't see him not.
Yeah, like he's gonna see him invoke some shit where he can retain power.
I don't know if you can see this. I'm saying
gay flag, retard flag, both.
I'm sorry, I love it. It's just am I a bad person? I don't know. Maybe.
I'm trying to look this up.
I seen a shit recently where gay people, gay, lesbian, and bisexual, which is the first few letters, they have the flag and they crossed off the fucking the T and the plus and all that, and it was like get rid of shit. Like I know mad people who say like old school gay people are just like so fucking normal, dude. Like you do notice that, right?
That's funny you say that, right? Because my mother, she a lesbian, right?
I knew that, yeah.
So I remember one day saying to her, I asked her, I said, "Yo, mom, how many I think it was like sexual, what's it, identities or fucking
Yeah.
preferences. I said, how many are there? She was like gay, straight, bi. I was like, you're
Yeah.
wrong. And then she was like, what do you mean I'm wrong? And then like I named mad other ones on Google. Yeah, that I don't know.
But yeah, dude, it's true, man. A lot of them feel that way. They feel like these people are making a bad name for them because of how batshit crazy they are. Like, I
They
don't
taking
know.
it to extreme, but there's gonna be extremes with every type
Like,
of
I
demographic.
saw this video where they chased a dude out of a trans march, recent trans march, where he asked the people, do you think that it's acceptable for a lot of people around here to be naked in front of these small children? And this motherfucker started getting mad. It was like a trans woman, whatever it was, and was like, yeah, yes, I do, because this nakedness here is not sexual, so it's not like, bro, like, what the fuck you people talking about, man? It's unacceptable.
Yeah.
You
So
shouldn't be fucking jiggling your junk.
Google did his job. I put an Asian professor podcast British accent Trump 2028. It gave me
Yeah.
exactly what I was talking about. Professor Jing Zuquin, a Chinese Canadian historian and geopolitical analyst who runs the Predictive History channel. He gained viral attention for his lectures and interviews, such as appearance on the Diary of a CEO podcast. That one, that guy. So the Diary of a CEO podcast.
Yeah.
And
Diary of a CEO podcast.
he was saying that Trump's gonna invoke some shit because we're gonna be at war in the Middle East.
And he's gonna say we can't have an election.
Yeah. And because it'll be too detrimental to the shift of power while at war, and Congress and Senate will vote on it, and it'll get moved.
Hey, other places like Israel, maybe he's learning shit from his boy fucking Bibi, because there's plenty of places. Ukraine fucking pulled that shit.
But that just
And then I heard people speculating that's why he's fucking reinforcing the bunker under the fucking under the new fucking ballroom, because he's not going anywhere.
We gotta remind ourselves though, no. Trump over 80 now. So if he institutes this shit now, we have to think about the next one. So like if Trump stays,
it wouldn't be that long.
Right. He's not gonna stay that long. He end up dying, whatever. Say even if he lives to like 100, right?
Yeah.
We got
but it could set precedents. Like you're saying, it could set precedents for somebody else who's much younger. But by the way, did you know? I think we may have talked about this before. Did you know that there has been an American president that did 3 terms before? Theodore Roosevelt. You can look it up.
It wasn't consecutive.
I think there was a space in between one, right?
Yeah, because by law,
and it takes a lot. It takes like a lot. Like you have to get so many votes a certain way. Like it's unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think that with Trump, even if he stays, right?
He runs as JD Vance runs for president. He runs as his vice, and then when they get in the White House, JD says, "I'm going to step down," and Trump becomes president.
It's a and it's not something at this point with what Trump's already showed us isn't feasible. You know what I mean? What we've seen from Trump is like that's possible. I could see Trump doing that. You know what I mean?
I could see a Democrat doing it too if he opens the door to that shit.
Yeah,
because they all want power. They all want they all do it for as much power as possible.
That's the precedent I'm worried about. I'm not even thinking Trump. All right, we already know how Trump acts. He's just he's gonna fucking do his thing until he dies if he stays in power, and we quote unquote dictatorship or whatever. We get rid of the president title, or the president title can now just do whatever they want. Okay, when he dies and we elect the next person, or the next person gets appointed, however the new system goes, who the fuck is it, and how long do they get? Is it till death, or is it till we overthrow them?
Yeah, it's a
What
slippery
goes
slope,
on?
basically. It's a
Yeah,
slippery slope. We can't have that. We can't have it.
right. So it's like the play might be cool for the person in the short
It would
term.
be so wild for for that to like that nothing like that has ever happened like that would be I don't think I don't know. I know there's some crazy people on the right who may like it, but believe it or not, I know there's people on the right who wouldn't like it unless there was somebody like absolutely horrible who ran for the Democrats and won or something. But still,
So
it's not right. It's not.
and I will give
It's
Trump the best president in U.S. history if he does this. And this is so fucked up. I'm gonna get backlash for this. I know it. But
say it.
how when
Do
Trump
it.
said that he's gonna be, he joked about being president of Venezuela.
Yeah.
If after his term he has the new president, or he at the end of his term appoints himself the leader of Venezuela, and then just milks Venezuela for us, or makes Venezuela kind of like a Puerto Rico but tourist destination-y, like a territory.
I think they want to do that. I think they want to do that.
But you need an inside guy that's going to listen to you. And who's going to sell the dream better than the guy who wants it done?
And
So
that's happened before, actually.
Fucking so mob boss shit, I'd be all with it. I'd be like, yo, he's a boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
because like, think of it. You know, the current prime minister of Canada. He's not even a fucking Canadian. So like, it's not impossible. Like, this happens nowadays. People from other fucking countries become fucking presidents and prime ministers. And
we captured Maduro. So technically, we put the new leader in power.
you notice you haven't heard shit about that at all. Nothing about Maduro. Nothing about you just fucking
nothing about Maduro. The way these criminal trials take for a normal person, say if you or I were to get arrested, on average, it's going to take about a year or two to take it fully to trial, exhausting all motions and fighting and litigating you got to do in court before trial. So people don't really get updates on trials until like almost the end. So we're not going to hear anything about a Maduro trial till like next summer or next spring. We're going to start hearing.
I know.
Because right now they just putting in like fucking motions. They getting continuances, and certain levels of court have longer continuances. County got like 30 days. Superior got up to 90 days. Federal, you can have up to 6 months to a year continuance where nothing gets done for 6 months to a year. They just continue it. Like, hey, your lawyer didn't show up today. Sorry, we got to continue it. Your lawyer was sick. Another 6 months added onto the bill while you're fighting it.
It's like it's just all a fucking game, dude. Everything, like, and that's another thing. Like, and Trump's actually got rid of a lot of red tape and regulations and shit. Like, some people who are like super duper environmentalists might not like that, whatever. But like, there's a lot of that in this country. Like, look at the people in California, for example. They're still blocking those people in the Palisades from even trying to rebuild and shit. Like, it's crazy.
I think the people in the Palisades wanting to rebuild is dumb, in my opinion. I get you want to go home. I get the sentimental value. But if you know that there's fucking wildfires every year over there.
Can happen again. Yeah, that's like people who live in the mad fucking earthquake areas too. I don't know how people and then they're like upset like when it happens. Like you knew like this was part of the deal of living
it's
it.
like the people in like Tornado Alley. I get a kick out of it. We're going to stay and rebuild. How many times you rebuild? Come on.
The only thing that survives is the fucking underground. You know how they have like those fucking cellars? Yeah, the bunker shit. So, dude, it's crazy to me. Like that's one thing that that's one thing that we have an advantage here in the Northeast. is that we don't really have any crazy ass fucking weather phenomenons like that. Like occasionally, remember upstate Mass, you got that tornado, and like we got a bad winter with the blizzard and shit, but like nothing like that shit that's happening on the West Coast, dude. Like
all day rather than wildfires, tornadoes, earthquakes, fucking all of that. Cool. And by the time we get hurricanes up here, they're tropical storms. I'll deal with that. Some heavy rain. It cools down in the summer. I mean, fucking.
I just got a notification that Trump apparently was on. I don't know if he was on the news, whatever. But he's threatening Iran again. He said some shit again, like they'll cease to exist or some shit. Like, and so yeah, yeah, this is not over, man. This is not over, but we have to hopefully keep trying to go down the right road, dude. Like. What do you like? You can't control. You can't totally control. You can't totally control other people, another country. You know what I mean? Like that's and nobody wants boots on the ground. Like to really fucking manhandle these motherfuckers, you have to put boots on the ground. And the loss of life.
War is dead. We've already looked
like
at.
People don't want that anymore. People don't want people to die for nothing.
We've already looked up and discussed the fucking new technology that boots on the ground warfare is done. That's going to be a thing for poor countries. If you're a poor country, you're going to have boots on the ground.
Drones, bro. Drones is the future.
Drones, these fucking self-driving.
Yeah, but drone everything, bro. You see the drone boat? The drone boat that picked up the down pilots, down helicopter pilots?
Bro,
what a world.
Drone missile jets. These are self-flying jets that shoot missiles. And then the fucking jets go back to the base that they docked at, and it's like this.
So the AIs. So who's making the decision to fire? It's the AI.
Right now, that's the big discussion. They're trying to figure out legislation. The dude from the
because that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I want to say it's Andrew. It's this young dude. I put him up on a previous SunDaze podcast. He's a billionaire already. He created the Oculus and sold it to Facebook at like 20.
Oh shit.
And now he's doing fucking drones and military shit because he said that military wise, technology wise, we're behind China because they're producing the technology fast. He said
that's not good.
He said so since he knows that technology, he's signing mad contracts with the U.S. military right now and got a bunch of factories opening, creating humanless military. It's going to be jets that fly themselves. It's going to be submarines that shoot missiles underwater. It's going to be drones. Everything. The person that operates it is now being replaced. And
yeah, like video gamers, like gamers are gonna be like the new soldiers. Like, but the thing is, but eventually it's gonna be AI. And the one major problem I have with that is the same problem, like because they're talking about they want eventually someday the government to be AI, like courts to be AI. I don't want them to be able to have the excuse, like, because they could still be doing something coming in the fucking back door and controlling. I don't want them to be able to say, like, we didn't make that decision, the AI made it. Like, that's a slippery slope, man.
How does that be that have all this money and influence will always find a way to control us when an old way don't work? So they used to have just the newspapers that died out, radio popped off, then TVs and cable, internet. Now with the internet, people are so fucking
streaming.
They're like, wait a minute, we need to reel this in. How do we reel it in? Well, we'll control what the response is when you search something. So now your search is
Google is doing that.
AI.
People don't believe me that shit, like, fucking, they just think it's the word of God, whatever the AI fucking spits out. Like, some of it's biased shit, like, and you can prompt it. I know you know this. You can prompt it. And my wife was saying this. Nowadays, we're arguing about shit that it's fucking worthless now because you can prompt AI to give you whatever your position is. You know what I mean? You can get it to give you what you need. And we're all sitting here fucking sending screenshots.
I seen an
Furiously.
artist that has a bunch of work in my city. This dude Ed Capo. He painted a brand new mural, dope mural, on the side of a car wash in the city, and it's like a huge octopus, but it's got mad hidden things in it, like a little SpongeBob. There's a bunch of things, right?
Yeah.
Fucking. He had put up a post. I wonder if it's the biggest octopus mural on the East Coast or whatever. And then he was like, I think it is. Then he had put like a search result of after his post, going to research it, looked up Google. Google's AI put reports say that this might be the biggest post. Somebody believes it's the biggest mural on the East Coast. And
If somebody believes it, yeah.
Post as if he was the fact.
Hey, by the way, did you say it's a giant octopus?
Yeah.
And where is this?
In Fall River, Massachusetts.
Because we never shot a video for Kraken Blood. Me and Fifth.
Yeah,
and
that'd be
Hot
a
Weapon.
dope spot.
Yeah, like that wouldn't be the whole video. That would just be a portion of it. But I'm sure like there's plenty of other shit like Battleship Cove too, because I love history, so I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we definitely should do that at some point. I need a fire to get lit under my ass.
Yeah, that'd be a dope fucking video. And then anyways,
And Fifth needs to get back engineering.
Yeah, the AI,
we need it
because to the point where it's going to change facts based on popularity. This is where popularity.
You were talking about this before, yeah.
Yeah, wait till 2 + 2 isn't 4 anymore because more people think it's 5.
You've seen that the only people who say this was a big thing a while back that it's racist. So 2 + 2 should equal 5 because it can be like math is racist, bro. I don't know what the fuck. Is this like fucking the Truman Show? Like, is this candid camera?
I don't even feed into the race bait shit anymore. I did at one point early during like the COVID shit. I actually did a few like BLM protests before BLM got exposed.
Yeah,
they're
still getting exposed.
Yeah, the one I did was for Breonna Taylor.
Yes, that was a fucked up one.
That's a no-knock.
You spoke to us about that before.
Yeah, no-knock warrant. The dude's licensed.
Wrong place.
If you licensed carry and somebody come breaking in your house, just kick your door in. Well, you are licensed to carry and defend your property as an American. So you shoot that person. How is that on you? So I'm
shoot him in the face.
Arrested, and then he had to fight to get released. And then they say that, oh, we didn't kill her, blah, blah, blah. But then settle a wrongful death lawsuit. Well, if it's wrongful death, that means something was wrong. And
it means you did it, yeah.
And she died by a bullet. Bullets don't just.
That was a terrible case.
You know
I do remember that. That was a terrible case.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So that one got me mad. But it's like, I've also.
That was a fucked up one.
Looked at it like, I'm critical on policing in America because I feel like policing, as a former criminal, for it to work, it has to be more respectful.
Like, we need reform. I agree with that, but we don't need to abolish that's the stupidest shit ever.
No, you abolish it, then game over. Fucking, it's the purge every day. All right, just realistic.
Even ICE, if they want to reform ICE, we don't need to get rid of it. Like, dude, every country on the planet has a border and has immigration laws that they enforce. Because if you don't, you cease to be a fucking country. Like, what do you think happens if you just try to stroll into a lot of other countries in this world? Get a fucking slug in the dome.
Listen, bro, I got a futuristic entrepreneur mind. Know how much money America could make if every state, city, and government did this, right? Yeah. Live stream every body cam for every law enforcement officer in the country.
Yeah, you brought something before. I didn't like this.
Yeah, bro, I can log in.
It'd be an ill show.
So today at fucking say 3 to 11 shift, I want to go log in to Officer fucking so and so, Officer Doofy. Fucking,
And they could become celebrities and shit. Like if they're like fucking, yeah.
Guess what? They're all gonna try to be the nicest hero cop ever. Every single one of them, and they're all
So you'll
gonna
get less douchebags.
They're all gonna follow protocol, and the public is gonna be more involved in sentencing and trials of crimes because now it's public. Now it's a public crime. So if like some heinous crime happens in the city or whatever, the whole city's talking about it and the video's out of body cam. So hey, you know,
I like this idea when you brought it before. I very liked it. And I have an idea too. I think we should, for like child molesters and whatnot, we should bring back public hangings in the town center, and maybe even a firing squad, you know.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that would send a very important message. Because there's way too much of that going on in this country, man. Way too much of that shit going on.
I want to say Fifth posted something. I want to say it's Idaho or Ohio.
Idaho.
One of the high states, either Idaho, Iowa, Indiana.
Indiana, yeah, one of them shits.
One of them now for the death penalty, they offered the option of firing squad.
Yeah.
They're like,
it's
hey,
fact.
we're gonna kill you anyways. Pick one. Pick which way.
You know what would be ill? Bring back the guillotine. Heads are gonna roll in this mother.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta be honest, man. We're almost 2 hours in, and I haven't eaten anything today. And I'm just thinking about, even though it's afternoon now, right? I'm thinking about the breakfast that I want to cook for myself.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what's
Well, I'm gonna go eat and get ready for hip hop everything. Everybody that's
sir.
tuning in, share
Absolutely.
Share this to groups, tag people in the post, like and follow. We are streaming this live right now on 3 different locations. We are on YouTube on the SunDaze podcast channel. We are also on YouTube on Street Magic Multimedia, and we are on Facebook on the Aaron All Nighter Facebook page. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, turn on notifications, fucking all that good shit. And on the YouTube, after the video ends, hit the hype button. That pushes us up in the algorithm. We need that shit.
Yes, sir.
And when you see us reels and clips, share them shits, comment on it, and tag your peoples.
Because it all helps the algorithm. It's free, don't cost nothing to show you support. Yeah, I'm Paulie Styles Tenency on Facebook, but then the SunDaze podcast show is basically on every social media there is. Our YouTube for SunDaze is the SunDaze podcast show channel. I actually believe, I don't know if Fifth talked to you about this, but I gave him the credentials, so on the off Sundays you guys can start. But whatever, we'll discuss. And then like I said, SunDaze has a TikTok, SunDaze has an Instagram, SunDaze has a Rumble, SunDaze has a Snapchat. Like I said, SunDaze has a Truth Social, if you're concerned. Yeah, mad shit. And all the shit for Fifth. It's your boy Fifth. Joey Beck too. You can find him on all of his social medias and YouTube and everything. But yeah, the big thing is like you'll see all the posts from us to vote for this. We appreciate everybody would vote. It's mad easy, it's mad quick. Yeah.
Right. It takes like 30 seconds literally, and it's free. I mean,
yes, sir.
It can get us awards. So I mean, SunDaze podcast nominated first award, so we getting that going.
Yes, sir.
Everything is nominated
because we got Aaron. Because we got Aaron, all-star, all-nighter in the house helping.
Well, we pushing this. And
I mean, me and you. Look, it's me and you right now.
Yeah,
we're definitely pushing this.
And then Hip Hop Everything is already an award-winning podcast. We won the podcast.
It's got the accolades.
Yeah, the X.
Oh, and fucking the Fall River Experience. I've been excited about that shit too. When does that come back? Is it? I should know by now because I've seen it.
The first. So Wednesday
Yeah.
first will be the first episode in 1 year at 1 p.m. I did a lot of ones on that one. So the first episode in 1 year at 1 p.m. for the Fall River Experience. That'll be on a Wednesday. And bringing that back Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. covering Fall River, Massachusetts news.
I like that shit. Yeah.
And content.
And you cover a lot of domestic and international. You cover quite a bit of stuff.
Well, what I'm gonna do with the Fall River Experience now, since doing the SunDaze podcast and pop
is more focused on Fall River.
So Fall River Experience will only
and like the community and whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah, like
so
yeah.
If you're from my city, Fall River, Mass, or you want to visit or you're curious about it, the Fall River Experience will be where it's at. I'll show nostalgic pictures, current businesses, new developments, new news, car accidents, fires, live reporting, plus the podcast. It's going to be a lot, but I'm also going to be highlighting the other Fall River creatives in the scene by sharing their content and pushing them as well, so we can all push each other. But as you see, Paulie Styles transition to a black screen, a black rectangle to be exact. I don't want to misidentify him. I believe by him saying that, he was hungry, that was the end. And he clarified that now by leaving. So this is the end of the show. Goodbye, everybody. It's your boy, Aaron All-Nighter. Naughty. And he's back.
I got knocked off. I was just gonna send you a fucking comment in the shit and say I got knocked off and this just ended, but I figured I'd pop back in. Fucking
yeah. So well, you're gonna have to check back at what I said. So you transition to a black screen.
Is it clip worthy?
Yes, black rectangle to be exact. I didn't want to misidentify you.
Oh yeah, you racist bastard.
You was a black rectangle for it. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Michael Jackson.
Yeah, for real. Ebony and ivory.
Now, everybody, you already know what it is. It's your boy Aaron All-Nighter.
Paulie Styles. And don't forget, guys, fucking question everything. And Fifth, what did you think about today's show? Oh, he wasn't here. He wasn't fucking here. But anyways, on that note, everyone, we'll fucking catch you on the flip side. And I'll see you probably in the comments section of the show tonight. Send out the links. I know you will anyways, but
gotcha.
Everybody else tune in too. Peace.
And yeah, niceness.
Pete.